Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up? Welcome to Mirror Talks. Y'all would not believe, but I literally could not hear anybody. Like, I can't hear any of my friends. This how I know that this is supposed to happen today because of the simple fact that I am having so many technical difficulties. But it's fine. We finna rock out. We finna do what we gotta do. So before I begin, I want y'all to come in. I want you to tell me where you are tuning in from. Let me know where you're watching from. I am going to bring the ladies up in just a few moments, but I do want to go ahead and just get some people in the room. So, again, go ahead and share this out for me. If you are on Facebook, share this out for me. If you are on YouTube, copy the link, send it out to your people. Tell them to get into the room, baby. We about to talk about friendships, honey. We about to talk about adult friendships and how some friendships are able to survive through every season. Um, a little bit before they come up, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring them up, and then I'm gonna share what I need to share. I feel like I'm gonna cry a little bit, but it's all right. So y'all, this is the Fantastic Four. What started as simply a group of women um joining a business mentorship has now become one of the most impactful and most meaningful sisterhoods in my life at this big age. Met these Did it go out? Y'all pray for me. Y'all ain't praying. I met these young ladies in the summer of 2023, or was it 2022 or fall of 2022? It was one of them, y'all. I can't remember. Yeah, okay, 2023. We were a part of this mentorship, and we were a part of this mentorship. And I'm gonna let each lady give their depiction of what they thought of the other, as it pertains to what we thought about each other when we initially met. So you guys, my bestie, I don't know how it looks on y'all end, but my bestie is up under me. This is Chanel, and this is Shane. It's your girl Shane. And that's my jury plug right there. That's Diamond Mafia, baby. We got Diamond Mafia in the building. And before we begin, I just want to shout them out. I have actually on something from each of them. This hat was curated by my girl Shan. The earrings that I have on, she don't do them no more, but I wear them every day. These earrings are from Chanel, and the neck piece is from Diamond. So we are all business owners, all entrepreneurs. We just doing the daggone thing. So I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna let them come and talk again. I can't hear them, guys, but it is what it is. I know y'all can hear them, and so we just gonna keep it rolling. So whoever want to go first, let's go.
Well, first of all, it's not as impactful because you can't hear. So I don't know. But can you hear me, Chanel? Can you hear me, Shane? Okay, so I mean, I don't know. I thought Mercedes was holier than thou. That's what I thought. I thought Chanel was kind of bougie, real bougie. And then Shannon, Shannon was cool, but Shannon ain't like me, so it is what it is. And that's just that on that.
I guess I will go next. Y'all can hear me right. Chanel, can you hear me? Okay. Um, Diamond's a liar. So when Diamond, I used to watch her videos all the time, and I used to be like, "This girl is hood," but her people love her. Like it was like a puzzle trying to figure out like how she's so ratchet selling jewelry, but have a bomb community. And I couldn't stop watching her. So It wasn't that I didn't like her. I just was trying to understand her. Now she my twin. Now she my twin. Okay. Chanel has always been about business. Okay. I didn't even know she had a fun side because Chanel's been business. She get it done, get it work. She still cracks the whip with us. Mercedes, she played me. We were supposed to be accountability partners. We had one meeting and then she ditched me and threw me to the wayside. So that's that was my thoughts and what I thought at first.
Okay, well, um, I was scared of Dime. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was scared of you because I don't like confrontation. So I thought, like, even if I said, "Hey, wait a minute, hold on, Lavandin, we're gonna stop you right there." Because Sadie's is my name and friend, okay? So when I met Sadie's, I knew she was gonna be my friend. From when I saw her in the green hair, the nails, I just felt like we were alike in so many ways, even though I didn't know who she was. So, and then Shan, dang Shan, I don't even, to be honest, Shan, I don't think I paid attention to you until we were all in that group together and you started cracking the whip on me and I didn't like you. But after that, I loved you because you were talking, you said the truth. You said the truth. So
Okay, so I'm gonna, instead of waiting to hear the end, I'm gonna just keep it going. I'll go back and watch it. So yeah, what was my, so Chanel kind of bullied me into being her friend a little bit. Not really bullied me into being her friend, but it was one of them connections where, like she said, like I feel like we, from the moment we like met, we knew we were gonna be friends. Like the first night me and Chanel talked on the phone, Chanel disclosed something to me that I feel like you don't disclose to somebody that you just like meet. And so I was like, oh, okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's my bestie. Like she my bestie. Shan is right. Shan was supposed to be my accountability partner. We had one smooth conversation. And after that, life started lifing, and I literally went ghost. Like I went ghost. Disclaimer: I'm gonna let them tell y'all. So for the people who be offended that I go ghost and that I don't respond or I don't do da 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 da, these ladies will tell baby in a heartbeat. Shane, we share location, so she know I'm good. But when I tell you, don't be offended if I don't respond to you, cause I'm the queen of ghosting. But anyway, um, Diamond, I don't know. I always say it, and Saints, please don't knock my head off when I say this. But me and Diamond, that's like my spirit animal. Like we the same, but we different. I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I know Shane want that to be her twin so bad. But when you look at me and when you look at Diamond, from the jewelry, from the nails, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really giving twin energy, Sadie's and Diamond. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really giving. But you know, I'll let Shane have it. That's her twin. That's her twin. But yeah, this again is one of the most meaningful sisterhoods in my adult life. Let me say that. I think Drake did the whole no new friends thing, and it really became a mantra for some people, where people literally was like not trying to embrace newness and all of the things. But when I tell y'all, um, if it was not for this friendship, I don't know where I would be. From friends, my best friend, I know she watching. We've been best friends over 20 something years. For the other people who didn't been in my life for a long amount of time. But one thing I can say about this friendship, they may not have known Mercedes before 2016, because you know, y'all know that's a different type of Mercedes. But the Mercedes they met, they have seen me in every different season. They never once judged me. They never once wrote me off. again, when I go through seasons of ghosting, because I was put in positions where other people made me feel like I was too much. So I automatically would shrink myself, or I would try to shrink myself to not be overwhelming and to not be too much. When I tell you, this friendship will, like, this friend group will come and look for me. They will come find me. They will be like, all right, because I'm the queen of, you got 72 hours to get out your feelings. But then when I be trying to be in my feelings, it like, no, we ain't doing it. So I just want to publicly thank you, ladies. Again, like, this friendship means so much to me. And I'm happy that we were able to get on tonight just to show a piece of the world what our group chat look like. Lord, if the group chat ever get leaked, my God, today. Let me tell y'all something. When I get married, that man can go through every piece of my phone. But the Fantastic Four group chat, baby, you cannot go in that group chat. But I got a few questions, so let's dive right into it. Y'all want them? Okay. Y'all want easy or hard? I mean, I know I can't hear y'all, but still, what y'all want to start with first?
No matter.
Easy or hard? Okay, let's see.
She's scrolling too hard.
I was about to say, Shan, what you laughing at?
Okay,
she's
well, no, we
scrolling too
already
long.
basically said how we met. We did our first impressions of each other. Y'all, why is my chair going down? This crazy. Hey, y'all, in the comments. I'm sorry, y'all.
I really hate that she can't hear it.
I know.
Okay. So, how has God used this friendship to answer prayers you didn't even know you had?
Chanel, you should go first with that one.
That was good. I would say, okay, this is a good question because I remember crying for a friend group like this. And it was because I had a lonely season and like a dark season from 2020 to 2022. So when I was learning how to love on God and accepting God's love, it was hard when your other friend group were still in the world. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Lord. I remember one day I was just crying like, God, give me divine friends. Like, I don't have no friends, and I'm tired of not having friends who like can go from business to just living life. And I just couldn't relate to no one. And I just feel that God helped me in so many ways with this friend group because I'm the youngest. So I'm the baby out the group. And when you have Sadie's who's like, get out your feelings, Chanel, you only got 72 hours. And then you have Shan to say, I need you to think throughly, like, is this something you want to do? And then you have Don to say, I'm with whatever you with, but I think you should do this. It was a blessing to have those type of friends where everybody was always looking at me as the strong one, and I could look at them as the strong friends for me because I've never had the strong one. So it was a blessing to have them as friends. God brought them into my life for that.
I need to question again.
She can't hear us.
I know. I text her and asked her to repeat the question.
How has God used this friendship to answer prayers that you didn't even know you needed?
Since I'm already off mute, I'll go ahead and for me, I am one who I'm a people person. So I have different friend groups from different spans of my life. But in this adulthood, and really coming into a period of growth spiritually. Um, this friend group has been one of the strongest foundations in helping me grow spiritually. Um, and so in that, in growing spiritually, being that we can come and we literally go from business, the Bible, cracking jokes, like possibly crying, and
Mhm.
back around again probably 5 times throughout a conversation. It has really helped me to learn a level of God's love differently, and
Mm.
also have a different level of support. And it's, you know what I mean, like we're not in one area, so it's not like we hang out like we want to. So being able to have God to bless me with a friend group, just like Chanel said, like we all bring a part. It has, for me, I'm the oldest, I'm like the old lady in the group. I feel like it has helped me to continue to grow and mature, especially in my spiritual walk. I look at friendships differently, I look at love differently. And it's largely because of us.
Oh, I guess it's my turn, huh? Lucky me. Okay, so mine was more of a, I had prayed for a better, like I prayed for kingdom friends basically. And so I didn't know what came with having kingdom friends was going to be all this extraness, like having to really like check into things that I didn't, checking the issue that I didn't even know I had, basically. Like learning how to um understand what its spiritual attacks are, and all of the things that come with really asking God to send you people that really know the word and all of the things. So I don't know. Mine was more of an answered prayer versus an unanswered prayer, or whatever the question was.
Am I the only one that didn't pray for y'all?
Well, Shan, welcome
I
to the group.
mean, I don't know. I
And I
brag.
guess for me, I
I
didn't know I
tell them to
needed.
send me y'all,
Yeah.
but
Want to be our friend, y'all. Dam didn't want to. She did not. She rejected us for real. I felt the spirit of rejection from her.
no, you felt the spirit of y'all wanted to talk on the phone, and I talk on the phone all the time. So at the time, I was just like, well, I don't want to be on the phone. But now look at me. I'm on the phone with y'all all the time, 6 and 7 hours of the day, cooking, cleaning, eating, showering. Not y'all. They don't see nothing, y'all. For the people that's crazy, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, because somebody might flip this. I'm about to be kind of famous, so she be watching.
And is.
They be like watching girls in the shower. I'm like, what? Yeah, yeah. So that's it.
Is
You
she? Can
got
she hear us?
hear this?
Can you hear us?
No.
Okay,
She's
no, I'm
listening.
telling y'all, I'm watching y'all because it's behind. But I'm like, when one of them stop talking, then I just hop back in. So let me see.
Uh,
Oh, I guess I need to answer it, huh? You know what? It goes back to what I said earlier. I'm a lot. God made me a lot. And they don't condone foolishness. They don't condone me self-sabotaging. They don't condone anything that is negative about me or about some of the character flaws I have. But they embrace all of me. Um it's something to say about the people who can see all of you, and I'm talking about good, bad, ugly, indifferent, and still honor the anointing on your life. Like, I'm not trying to make this a spiritual life. I wanted this to be kind of carefree and just fun. Um, I don't have a lot of people who, I call it clay feet. I don't have a lot of people I can show my clay feet to. Everybody deserves my humility. Not a lot of people can handle my humanity. And as a prophet, you get people who want you to be on all the time. they want you to be on. They want you to, well, what I got certain people who literally will only reach out to me to ask me, like, what is God saying? Mm-hmm. So to have a group of friends where in the moments where, and I'm hear my heart when I say this, because God is always speaking, but in the moments where I ain't trying to hear what God is saying, I have a friend group who can hear God for me and can have faith for me. Because while they can interject in if I'm wrong or if I'm biting off more than I could chew, but for majority of the friendship, I have been the most spiritually mature in this group because I am a church girl through and through, love Jesus, whatever. Then been through all the trainings, is in ministry, you know what I'm saying, all of the things. But number one, I'm gonna say this. I said this on the other one. A lot of the church world tells me I'm too worldly, but the world definitely tells me I'm too churchy. So to be in a place where just all of Mercedes is embraced. Sunday, matter of fact, okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Sunday, Diamond in the chat, yo, I need help with X, Y, and Z. I'm low. I'm over here spiraling. I pick myself. I'm like, it's a meme or a video where this girl is like, she having a breakdown, but my friend is calling saying, "Can you pray?" And she wipe her tears, and I literally pull myself up out of what I'm going through, and I respond to my friend so that I can help her with what she needs help with. And we hop on the phone, we get on the call, and as we're on the call, both of them, I don't know how y'all see them, Shan and Dime both say, "Wait a minute, hold on, what's wrong?" Like, you're talking and you're giving good information, but some ain't right. Mm-hmm. So to have people who see me, like me, and I'm not here, y'all hear me, I'm not saying none of my other friends don't, but we talking about the Fantastic Four right now. They embrace all of me, and they never make me feel like I'm too much. They never make me feel like I'm a bother, especially coming from when you're told you're too much, when you're made to feel like a burden. I've never made to be feel like a burden in this group, like ever. So I guess that's my prayer. Hey, Rashida Boo. Y'all look at my bookie. Y'all, she didn't went ghost, but I'm gonna put on a big stage. Next question. Okay, what makes adult friendships different from childhood friendships?
I don't remember my childhood friendship, so I don't know.
That's you, Shan.
Life. We're in different phases of life. When we, as kids, there's no responsibility, there's no worries, there's no concerns. Childhood friendships are carefree. You know what I mean? Adult friendships take a lot to maintain if it's worth it to you, if it means anything to you, because we are all living our own lives individually, jobs, our businesses. I'm married. We all, not all of us, some of us have kids. So there's a lot that's already going on in our own individual lives. So to maintain a friendship that you really want, that takes time, that takes work, that takes you showing up just like you doing with the other part of your life. Where, not to say that you didn't have to do that as a kid or in your younger years, because you still had to do those things, but it wasn't on the level that we have to do now. Like I said, I literally have a friendship group that I've been friends with these women as far back as kindergarten. We're 40 plus years old and we're still friends. It was, whatever at that point. But as we got older, I can see how we have fought. I'm talking about fought to maintain our friendships, our sisterhood, because it's more than friendship, it's sisterhood. And so that's, for me, that's the biggest difference, is putting in the work to keep what's important to me.
Chanel.
I actually like what Shan said because I also have a friend group since middle school as well. So it's different when it's non-biased one. So I don't know. I agree with Shan. It is at this point it is life because the things that I did in my childhood friendship, I didn't know that wasn't okay until I became an adult. So it helped me steward my adult friendship well because it was more like, okay, God, if you give me another friend group, I won't mismanage it because I wasn't always a good friend. I was the gossiper. I did everything except take your man. That was off limits. But I didn't consider myself a good friend in childhood. So when I got these adult friends, it was, I'm going to steward these adult friends well. So it's just a different perspective when you're older.
And I want to commend you because a lot of people are not willing to admit, like, I was part of the problem, like in my previous friendships. So that alone takes growth, takes maturity to be able to not only recognize but acknowledge that, because like you said, it does, as you move forward in other relationships. I know that has helped you maintain the newer ones. So that I commend you on that.
And it was even better because y'all helped me go back to my childhood friends and be able to apologize or be able to steward them better because y'all taught me how to treat y'all.
Funny because that's a lag. Like, look, I really don't like this.
So I was saying, when we're done, if I know she can't hear, but if we go on mute, maybe she knows we're done.
Oh.
So I did hear that part, Shane. So when y'all go on mute, I know y'all done. Okay, so for me, mine is the same with Chanel. So y'all, I was a mean girl. That is why I'm such a big advocate for sisterhood. I was definitely a mean girl. And I don't know where I heard this from, but it was basically saying that the place that you have like the biggest impact in, the enemy tries to pervert. Is that the word? Pervert it. So I was such a mean girl because the Lord knew that once I got it together, that I would be a big advocate for sisterhood, and I would be, I was gonna be nobody mentor, but you know what I'm saying? Like I would be helping women grow and become confident. Like you couldn't have told me 20 years ago that I'd be doing any of this stuff that I'm doing when it comes to like just females relationship. Because I was one of them girls. I like to hang around men because men ain't messy, women messy. And now these niggas wearing bedazzled jeans. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that the Lord is that Uncle Mike. Mike, please. No, I'm looking down, Uncle Mike, because I have to look at the other phone to see the people comments. I want him to come over here and tell the people what he called us. He called us the Jesus Yaya sisters or whatever he called us. And I know Mike gets. Let me tell you something. So Shane is the only married one in the group, right? We call forth husbands now in the name of Jesus, huh? Y'all touch and agree with the podcast. So I know Mike get tired of this. It's time Mike come in the house. Mike will see all 4 of them boxes on that phone, look, kiss his wife, and go on by his business because it's a time when we together. What's the next one? Diamond, did you answer? Oh, okay. I have to watch her, y'all. That's the one I have to watch.
I ain't gonna say too much because you can't hear me.
And I can't even hear now. So let me see. What's the next question? I think I'm gonna spice it up for y'all, give y'all something to think about. Oh, have we ever had disagreements? And how did we handle them?
Am I going first? Since I'm always the one with the disagreements. So I beef for all of them. Everybody I got beef with. Everybody, there's some kind of attack that happens in my head that makes me think that somebody don't like me and somebody's not really my friend, and then they all got to give me a little exorcism and bring me back and just like pour so much into me. And the reason why I know it be an attack is because like Chanel will be the one. Like Chanel's the least one you would think that would just be like try to latch on to you and just try to like pull the demon out. But that's who God sent one time, and I didn't like her for that day, and she would not let up. Like that girl would not let. She sent prayers, and she was telling me what to say and what to do, and I had homework, but it worked. Like no, all jokes aside, it really worked. And ever since that day, like everything that she told me to write down and say and do and all the things, I still have it in my notebook. So if I feel some type of way, I'll just pull out my notebook and just try to do what Chanel say. And then Shannon didn't do nothing, but Shannon caught a stray too. And I just told Shannon, I was just like, I just don't like you. It's some reason I don't like you. I see you on my timeline and I'm rolling my eyes and I don't know why. And she was just like, well, I love you. Like, what a Christian thing to say. Like, but no. She was just like, well, I love you. Like, I've never had no no beef with you and none of that, whatever. And so once I got that out of my system, I don't know, y'all. I'm at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to them. Like they up top, I'm down here, so they gotta do a lot of tugging to pull me up. But yeah.
Yo, I'm in tears because you definitely was like, yo, I don't know why, but I'm not feeling you. You got a problem with me? I was like, what?
That was a rough patch. That was so crazy because I was like, why don't I like Shan? Like Shan, like, why don't I like Shan?
And meanwhile, I'm over here like,
yeah, you over there like, it's like that when they said, imagine you not liking me and I'm in my kitchen dancing like Chris Brown. And so that's what Shannon was doing. Shannon was in the kitchen dancing like Chris Brown. And I'm in the bed mad. Like, and don't even know what I'm mad at. That's the sad part. Like, I was so mad at her and still to this day, don't know why. And I was just like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it pass. It would not pass. It would. When Chanel had to pull that demon up out of me so fast, it took some time, but Shannon, what did you do? What did you do?
But the thing that you also did after you went through Bishop Nick, she actually had a conversation with me as well.
Yeah.
So that even though she went and she did her prayers and everything, so that anything wouldn't linger between she and I, she told me what was going on. We talked about it, and one of the things I definitely said was like, don't ever do that no more. Like, you got a problem, come talk to me. Like, we too deep in this for you not to feel like you can't come and be like, yo, I ain't feeling you, like, or whatever it is. And I actually think at some point I've told all of them that, like, don't.
I mean, and to a point, like you feel like, well, I felt fake. I don't do fake. Anybody that really know me, I don't do fake. I don't play the whole, like, I can do cordial, but I ain't gonna be all in your face. Say, hey, let me have some green casserole and all that kind of stuff. I ain't doing that. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dap you up and then keep it. So I felt really fake because I was just like, yo, we be in this group talking about like, yo, send me the recipe and all that stuff. And now, and I have these thoughts in my head. Now I had to get that out. I don't play that. I don't play that. I don't play that. I'm too real for that. So I already knew not to do it, but That's why we had to have a conversation. So it is what it is.
So I
Right.
guess I'll go next, I guess. So obviously you all see we've had our moments. I think for me, I've had the most moments with Chanel. I've had the most moments with Chanel. And it's funny because we're like on the opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm the older one. She's the younger sister. Um, and for me, I think I had to, one, talk talking about it, being upfront and honest about how you're feeling. And then once realizing certain things, truly learning and understanding who each of us were, um, helped me a lot. Um, like I had to realize certain things that I may be able to do with my friend group over here, I may not be able to do over here with these ladies. Um, what I mean, I'm very some people might say ignorant, some people may say rude. I'm like, I like to joke and play a lot and, and say things that I think is funny. Some people may think it's not funny. And one of the things that I had to learn, especially with Chanel, because like I joke a lot. Shut up. Sorry. I had to learn is that Chanel's very literal. So even though I may be joking, she's like, what? You know what I mean? She's taking it serious. You know what I mean? So in learning that, I knew that I had to approach certain things differently with her. You know what I mean? And or say I'm joking. Let her know like I'm playing. I'm not trying to be offensive or I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just, that's kind of my personality. And I think as we talk things and I realized who she was and she realized who I was, then that dynamic there started to change
Yeah.
between us where, it's like, oh, Shannon's joking again. And it's not like I'm trying to offend her or I'm saying something in general because it's not always, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm joking on Chanel. Like it was just one big situation we had, but from there I learned certain things, and I think that's important is learning who we are because the same thing I said to Chanel I could have said to Mercedes, and Mercedes would have cackled with me. So just because one person a cackle don't mean everybody else will. So
We
just
ain't
learning just learning those like things like that, who we are. And then like I said, for me also, I grew up as a person who didn't always communicate my issues. I held things in. So in my adult life on this side of old lady game, I don't want those I don't want to hold things in anymore. I want to be able to have open discussions, and I want my friends to be able to be comfortable enough at all times to be like, Shan, X, Y, and Z. And me receive it for exactly what it is and not in my feelings about what they're saying. Because their feelings is valid no matter how my intentions were.
Yeah, you good for that too. Cause I would have just like I don't know how I would have took it. Like if the roles was reversed, I don't know if I'm adult enough. So I mean, I guess I'm glad that it was flipped like that because I don't know how I would feel. Like what? What you mean? Like I mean, what you want me to do? Come steal something out your house? You want me to call some real beef? Like what's up? But
But I think for me, it helped a lot because I had to. It showed me, when they say when you never know what you trigger by until you like in a relationship. I think Sadie's recently said that too, and that's so real because I had a lot of trauma with my cousins who were like the same age as me, but I was the outcast. So if they joked on me or if they said something about me, it was always me an offense or always me sensitive. So that's something I brought over to you all. And God had to really deal with me and check me on a lot of things like, yeah, communicate, but let's talk about why things like that still bother you. Let's talk about why it offends you. Like, do you care what people think too much? Like, why do you care what they even think or say when you know that you're this person? So even though, and I think when you had apologized to me, Shan, it was one of those, okay, I matured because what she thought she offended me on, I wasn't no longer offended. And that showed me, okay, I feel like a tough girl now. Like I feel like I could get in with the cool kids. Like
The Dragon Slayer.
no more. But that was from me always being sensitive or always being offended about so many things that I had to just grow up at some point. I just had to just take it, either take it, say I don't like it, or laugh.
I love that girl.
Oh, look, Shane's on mute. Y'all, so I see people coming and saying y'all can hear us. I know y'all can hear us. I can't hear them. So I am having to use my second device, but of course it's a lag. So that's why it was like a little bit of a delay. But again, we're gonna keep it moving. It is what it is. So for me, I'm trying to think. Now Diamond did me and Diamond. So what's odd enough? So Diamond had a conversation with Shan. The Lord told me to pray for Dime, and when I called her to pray for her, is when she told me she didn't like me. The Lord had her on me heavy, and I pray for my friends. Like they don't have to ask me to pray for them, but this specific time, the Lord was like, "No, call her and pray with her on the phone. You need to call her and have a conversation with her." And nowhere in my mind was I thinking that Diamond was finna tell me that we've been beefing in her head for the last 3 weeks. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I'm glad that we were able to have that conversation. Like, I'm glad that one thing I can say about this particular friend group, don't nothing fester long. It don't. Now Diamond is an isolated incident where she let the devil bop her upside the head for about 2 weeks. That's an isolated incident. If there is ever anything that is said, whether we're talking collectively, whether we're talking individually, I do want to give us big props that we'll go ahead and have a conversation really quickly. I think me and Chanel done had the most conversations, but she my bestie, so what do you expect? Because I'll never forget, y'all, this one time, y'all, Chanel, know she got on my nerves, baby. Chanel called me and she was like, Sadie's, you don't greet me. And I was like, I don't greet you. So, y'all, when you talk to Chanel, you got to tell her good morning. Hey, I am one of them people, we just start off from where we last stopped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do say good morning anytime you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what time of day it is. What I'm going to say, good morning. Like, I don't care what time of day it is. But I would get on the phone with Chanel and just start talking because that's what I'm used to. And she was like, you don't greet me. I'll never forget that day. I guess it had went on too long.
You knew that? Can Shannon hear me?
I can't hear you. What she say?
So you knew that about Chanel?
I've heard the story before.
I got to mute to hear what you're saying. Put it in the chat.
I understand when people just go in the conversation and don't say hello, how you doing? Just because I'm a friend that I like to check in. Before I dump on you, before you dump on me, we need to check in and see if we are dumpable.
That's the therapist in her.
I'm reading her lips. I don't know what y'all saying, but I'm reading her lips.
Have I ever,
No, we always speak.
Yo, that's funny.
Oh yeah, you got to greet Chanel. But this was early on too. This was like when I was living in Houston.
I just never.
So this was a while ago. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Have me and Shan?
I'm tickled.
Well, you know what, me and Shan, it wasn't a disagreement, but me and Shan did have a little. I had a little tete-a-tete. I had to call in, let her know the word of the Lord. I said, I don't like what you're doing. You need to stop it. Take it back to God in prayer. Hold on.
Mommy, oh, I don't even remember what she took me to church for.
She took you to church? Was
I don't even remember.
I'm glad I'm not the only one going crazy.
Oh, I was trying to FaceTime her because my Michael said let her just listen from one end, but
that's what I was going to do. That's why I said.
But she's not picking up the FaceTime call. I'm calling her. So must be on the other phone.
Messenger. I was like, maybe if we like let her hear on Messenger, but she didn't answer the Messenger, so I was like,
Let me
eh,
see. All right.
I don't know.
But she's doing good though. She's doing real good.
I want her to hear me in real time because I got things to say.
I know
You know what?
you've been waiting for days.
That's protection because I was supposed to be, but it's all good. Oh, we supposed to mute.
They okay. No, it's just Sadie's and me on the phone. All right, we're ready for your next question. I'm ready for your next question. Go.
Let me find out Mike is a super producer.
In the kitchen yelling at us. All the girls have to mute their phone. Oh, go ahead. You you mute. Mute this. Go. All right, we got you. You're ready. One. We're gonna work this out, but you so that you can hear in real time.
Y'all over there pussyfooting.
All right, let's keep it where we at. It's pretty much what we just talked about. Has someone in this group ever told you something you didn't want to hear but needed to hear?
Oh yeah, I think so. Cause I will. For me, Chanel cracks the whip on all of us. Okay, I may be the oldest, but she is the mother. Okay, she's the mother. Okay, and I know my approach at times can be very aggressive, very hard. Tell me that too. She's there. So like Chanel has had to kind of like Shan, like what I mean, like the way you said like that, like it comes off this way. And for me, because I don't realize I'm doing it because it's how I always talk. And no one else has ever, I guess, felt the need or just never been bold enough to be like, pipe down, little girl. So hearing that has, I have not fully come out of it, but I try to be more conscious when speaking, not just to us, but just in general. Now, there's some people I don't even care and I just whatever, but I do try to be more conscious now that my husband, please, come on, I have. Um, now that I'm more aware of, and it is something that I needed to be told and probably still need to be reminded of because the way I talk can come off very offensive to some people. And it's just me being the Jersey girl, like, calm down, calm down, calm down. So for me, that's one of the things that I know that I needed to hear as a reminder. And like I said, I probably will still need to hear it as time go on.
Well, I don't like to hear nothing, so I don't know nothing nobody said ever. That's number one. But I agree. Chanel always know how to say something and try to like make it sound sweet, but she's like so she's strict, but she tries to put like sugar on it, and it's just like
It's like, how can you not receive it?
yeah,
Because it's like,
like one of those. So
okay, like,
yeah,
all
she said,
right.
and that's a lot. Like she says, Chanel says a lot, like from routines to the Bible and well, this is what the Bible said, and we're not supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying? So she just has it all. Like she's so like well-rounded for her to like literally be the youngest. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she's raising her aunties or something. That's what it. When did this happen? But yeah.
I would say, Mercedes spiritually has cracked the whip on me. It was a lot of things. Okay, we're gonna be surface level. But the surface level whip is when I didn't get this job and I was crying so bad because I really needed a job. And I don't know if she was tired of me that day. I don't know if I got on her nerves. I don't know if like she didn't want to hear me cry no more. But she was like, I'm gonna let you cry, but you got basically 48 to 72 hours to get your emotions in check, and you call me back when you do. So I was like, okay, God, at this point, I got to block her because that's what friend is not going to listen to me cry. But it helped. It really helped because I didn't realize that in the Bible, when Samuel was mourning over Saul, God literally said, okay, I'm going to let you mourn, but you got to get up. I got a king for you. And that was how I felt in that moment. Like she was literally God telling me, how long you going to mourn? Like there's something better for you, but you're not going to get that better if you're mourning this long. So I took that whole 48 hours and I was like, okay, friend, I'm okay now. But that's what I didn't want to hear at all. But I needed it so much because it helps me today.
Yeah, Mrs. Here. This is the thing. Here's the thing. But this is the thing. Here's the thing. This is the thing. Like, girl, this.
No, really. And then you got to stay on the grammar.
Like you can pinpoint like one thing one person said, but Mercedes has so many blocks there, and it always start with that one thing. Well, here's the thing. No, well, this is.
No, for real.
I'm gonna need therapy after this. I know I am. I'm triggered.
So when you hear that, the thing is,
right?
Yeah. The thing is, and then we got Chanel. Well.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for being a friend, Golden Girl.
Well, let me just say this, guys, because I need to defend myself. Let me defend myself because I be over here minding my own self business. Y'all know I love a good nap, and y'all know I love to be somewhere rubbing my feet together, right? So I be over here minding my business, and somebody will ask something in the group chat. It'll normally start off like, Sadie's, is this demonic? Or Sadie's, is this Diamond? Think everything a witch. You know what I'm saying? And half of the time she's right.
I'm in the comments.
So
now.
Here's the thing. They come seeking for me. I don't come looking for them. So they're not gonna do that to me. Chanel is the one for me too. Definitely gets me together as far as routine is concerned. Because I am a very free spirit. I don't think my business would be where it is without a Chanel. Now you can't have this Chanel. Go get your own Chanel, but you definitely need a Chanel in your life. Because yeah, she's taught me the art. Man, let me tell y'all, so this is how this actually all started. It started off from this thing called Power Hour. We used to Diamond salty about this because let me clear this up. Diamond told us no. We invited Diamond to the dancery in the beginning, and she said no. So let me go ahead and preface
in the beginning. I didn't get one.
They invited everybody, but
see, I'm not finna be petty, and I'm not going all the way back. I'm just trying to keep it at a certain point, okay? So we used to do these things called power hours, where we would get on the phone and we would work. Like you would just be working on your business. That's it. Like, and of course we'll cackle and joke or whatever. So Chanel is really good with time management. And she was like, well, Sadie's, you need to do the, and I ain't gonna hold you. In the beginning, I used to be like, oh, who this heifer think she is coming in trying to tell me how to run my business? But Chanel helped me with brain dumping. She helped me to do time blocking, which, okay, you have 90 minutes to do this. And whatever you get done within them 90 minutes, boom. Now let me go do whatever else. And then if I need to set another time block, but it just has really helped me with my business and time stewardship, especially with some stuff like when I can't really publicly say nothing yet, but I got a big opportunity the other day. And we're working through the legality parts of it. But one thing I realized, if Chanel didn't teach me nothing else in 2024, she taught me time management and she taught me about time blocking, which is something that I'm desperately going to need like within the next few weeks. And so I was sitting writing out some stuff and I was like, thank you, Chanel. I literally just said, I was like, thank you, Chanel. And so, yeah, Chanel get us all together. I don't think I get nobody together. I think I'm very, I think I'm just really quiet. But yeah.
First of
Now,
all,
we
I'm
want
pretty
to-
sure nobody, not even the people in the comment, believe that.
My girl said quiet.
Oh, no, y'all didn't. Okay, y'all. So if anybody in the comments hasn't mute for 1 second, Shane. Mute me on the phone. So I can't hear me talking. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna ask the comments, because we're gonna wrap up in about 30 minutes or so, or whenever my iPad dies. And that's another thing, y'all. When we get together, our devices just get to dying. Because we have a good time. We have a really good time. But if y'all have any questions as it pertains to friendships, drop them in the chat. Let me see. Okay, so this probably gonna be one of the last questions because I think it's gonna take us a while to get through them, being that there's 4 of us. What do you admire most about each woman sitting here? And I'm gonna go last.
Okay, I'll go there. Oh, I admire Dime and how she could just get stuff off her chest. And I tell her that all the time because I'm not a confrontational person. So I love how Dime can have something on her heart and just call somebody and say, this is how I feel about you. What we gonna do about it? And if I had that trait when I was younger, I probably had more friends. What I love about Shan is her wisdom. Because anytime I need to make a decision, I always call Shan because Shan is like, well, let's think about it this way before you go off the handle to the left. And I love that about her because she helped me in my wise decisions. She's definitely wise when it comes to thinking things through. Because I'm the youngest, y'all. I don't think a lot of things through. They say that I keep them on track, but I make a lot of crazy decisions. So Shan helps me with those decisions because she knows how to think in all angles. What I love about Sadie's, it's just so much. But I can say I love how Sadie's can know the Bible but still be human. And I thought that I had to be like I had to ask Sadie's if it was okay to kiss a guy. Like I was so scared of who God was, the Bible and everything. So anything that would cross the line, I had to call Sadie's and be like, is this okay to do? Like he said this, can I be hearing stuff like that? So I love how she made loving God. It was like I could love God without thinking that he's going to punish me for every little thing. And I really needed that because I thought I was going to hell on numerous occasions. And she was just like, Chanel, did you get convicted? And I was like, I don't think so. Then it's fine. Every conviction, she always say like everybody's convictions are different. And if I didn't know that, I would have probably been one of those holier than thou, shirt, turtleneck every day. So I love that she normalized who
Let,
God is.
before she finishes out, let me say this because I don't want nobody to misconstrue what my friend just said. So no, everybody's conviction is not your convictions, but hear me clearly. The things that she was calling me and asking me about were not sin.
Okay.
Okay? I need y'all to understand. When it
Okay.
comes to the Bible, I don't have an opinion. If the Bible spell it out that it's a sin, it's a sin. But what I'm saying is what my friend was calling me to ask me about was something that was like, is it okay if I, because right now we're all drinking wine, right? The Bible says don't be drunk. He didn't say you couldn't have a drink. Okay. So that's what because I felt it in my shana that somebody gonna take her saying that to be like, oh, Mercedes over there promoting sins. You over there telling people if you ain't convicted, you can do it. That's absolutely not what it was. But
I'm the
thank you.
last
Keep,
one
keep
y'all
going,
gotta.
friend. I just had to make that disclaimer.
Yeah, no, I'm glad she cleared it up. But she definitely made me love God and not, I don't know what it say. What is it say? It's like fear him differently, fear him out of love and not out of like him punishing me. So that's what I love about her.
Diamond, can you go? Okay, maybe not. All right. They cooking, and I was scared the smoke alarm was gonna go off again.
Oh,
So go ahead real quick.
oh, okay. So what was the question? Oh, what do you admire most about your friends or something like that? It was something like that. Okay. So what I admire about Mercedes, I'm gonna do Mercedes first because I done seen Mercedes go through some really, really, I don't know how to put a label on the seasons, but it's been seasons that she's been able to get through. And I remember a couple times me praying to God, like, Mercedes got to be one of your strongest soldiers. I don't want to be as strong as her. All that stuff you putting on her, I don't mind walking and holding her head like, "For we got this," but I don't think I will be able. I don't think that I have the what's the word I'm looking for, y'all.
And
I don't
with
have it in me to go through the things that I've actually seen Mercedes really go through and still be able to show up for her friends, her kids, still believe that there is love out there. You know how much of a lover of a good person you have to be to go through so much in so many different seasons and still have your heart open just to accept love from someone. Like, I think I will be so cold. Like, I done been through all this stuff, and for what? You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to, watching her make me not question God, but question, like, yo, like, how is she still standing through all that? Because I don't even think I can do it. And matter of fact, don't even put half of what you put on her on me. Please don't. Because I don't want it. That's number one. So yeah. So I love her for her strength. Like, the girl is dope for real. And then what I love about Chanel is Chanel done been through a lot too. Chanel done been through a lot. And then Chanel Chanel
what
is
that be
so,
funny.
not green. Green's not the word I'm looking for. She's just so loving and she's just so pure. Like, I don't even know. Is this something about her that you can just lean on her, even in seasons where, like, is this like, okay, she probably can't. She probably don't have it in her to take what I need her to take, but I'm gonna put it on her anyway, and then she's gonna give me a word and allow me to really get through my feelings and do all the things that I need to do. So her walk with God is amazing because, like, Mercedes is the one that helped Chanel get through the season. Chanel helps me because Chanel know how to give me the word in a way that I can receive it and not be like, you went too deep. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, dumb it down for me. So that's what I love about Chanel. And then what I like about Shannon is very likable. The girl is lovable. She's so cheery and so happy. It seems like all the time. And it's just like me knowing what she goes through, like being a mom and a wife, and you know, not getting too deep into her personal life, but you know, the things she has to do for her mom and things like that. It's just like, girl, why you ain't took a solo trip by now? Like, go and be by yourself. Like, get away from me, us, everything. But she still smiles. Like, every day she's still smiling, and she's a hustler. The girl is a hustler. Like, ain't no way you won't get on any app and not see her doing something. Like, can you slow down so I can take the lead for a little bit? Yes, I'm telling you to slow down so I can just get ahead of you, and then you'll probably catch back up, because she's always been a hustler, and she's always so willing to help. Like, so all these ladies have a trait that I really love about them that I don't see in myself, which is cool. Which is cool, because all them things that y'all got on y'all, God, leave it on them, and don't put none of it on me, please.
Oh, so
That's all I'm saying.
all right, before I
So,
start talking, you're talking. She's all things she goes through. She's a wife. And Mike is in the background cutting up.
I know
What
he,
you go through?
because he's terrible.
You get on my nerves. All right. Okay. So I guess my box is Mercedes, Chanel, and then Diamond. So I'll just go around the world like that. So Diamond actually hit on a lot of what I was going to say in reference to Mercedes as well, because since we've become this unit, we have watched you go through a lot, many highs, many lows. And what I admire most is your resilience, because no matter what you've been through, looking at you today, nobody would know your story. No, what they say, I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. Like, you are that. You are truly that. You know what I mean? So when people are able to hear your story, when God releases you to tell your story, I'm pretty sure some of the things that you've been through, even the things, and even the things that you've been through in your life in general that most don't even know about in total, like you're still standing. You're still standing. In addition to that, your faith is like unbreakable. Like, in a season, I was like, one of my prayers was like she just like, this is your soldier. Don't let her let you go. Like, and that's one thing I didn't think you would, but I wanted to reinforce that in my prayers, because I know your relationship with God. Like, I just called her last week. It was like, I got a question. Like, I got a question. Like, I know I can come to you to help me understand certain things. You've taught me things that I was in church my younger years, cheated on God and went into the world, and now I'm back. And it's things that I'm now sitting in church and I'm pulling my pastor up about, because it's things that I'm like, why I had to learn this from my friends. So you're helping me in my walk, and I truly appreciate that a lot. Like, those things mean the world. Chanel, you as well. Like, your resilience. You keep going and going and going. Like, your turnaround was so quick. Like, you didn't let it break you. You did not, like, you was like, I got to, like, that time management, that organization, like, that is definitely admirable, because it's what keeps you elevating, like, in your walk with God as well. Like, to watch that transition from us being babies in this and where you are now, I know that's why God has turned you around so quickly. And he's continuing to keep elevating you and pushing you in the way that you continue to pour into each one of us. Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't lose that. Like, don't, no matter what, don't lose that. Like, keep going, keep being who you are, no matter who on the outside don't like it. God has placed you in this place for a reason. Now, my girl Diamond, that's my twin. Like, sh- Diamond is free as a bird. Okay, she is like the out of all of us, she was the most freest. And I wish sometimes I could be as free as you. Like, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. You, like I said, when I first saw you before I met you, like, I was trying to figure out who this girl was, whining and grinding, trying to sell jewelry, but I couldn't stop watching either. So
The whole
you
time I was selling jewelry.
I said you was selling jewelry. You definitely was, because
You said
the
trying.
mafia was locked in. You getting them comments? They were looking for the jewelry because I was all up in it. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I was all up in it. So, but you, like, you had this. You talk about me. I'm always happy out of it, but you had this. I don't know what the word is. Magnetism that just draws people to you. Like, I look forward, even though your Snapchats drive me crazy. Like, it's one of the things I look forward to. Like, I know if I'm having a bad day, I can go to your stories, and at some point in my day, you gonna have me laughing, and like, you're going to be a part of what helps turn that around. Like, you are passionate about your friends. You like your business. Oh, you don't play that, like, that business. Like, you don't have human babies, but Dripping and Diamond is your baby, and the way you tend to that. Like, you talking about catch up with me, I'm trying to catch up with you. Like, when we on that phone, if none of us is working, guess who's at the table? You, you. So that your drive, all of that, like, all of that, I admire about you.
That was so sweet.
Can y'all hear me? I had to turn
Hey,
my mic on.
Mike just said the exact words. He said, "You're so sweet."
Oh,
I need to pour my heart out a little
can y'all
bit
hear me?
more. I ain't heard the
Okay.
question.
Where I'm gonna start? All right, I'm gonna start with Shan. Um, y'all, I'm a crybaby. I'm probably the cryingest one out of this group, so I'm trying to keep it together. So when it comes to Shan, well, I'm gonna say this collectively, and then I'm gonna do it individually because mine is a little bit different. So collectively, I admire their humility to learn from an imperfect vessel. I am as imperfect as it comes. And the fact that they trust the God in me to teach, or whatever you want to call it, I just be talking. Like, that's how I look at it. I just be talking. But the fact that they trust the God in me is one of those things that I'll never take for granted. Um, it's a scripture that says a prophet is without honor in his hometown. And they're not from my hometown, but they're my friends. They're familiar, because basically what that scripture is depicting is a level of familiarity will oftentimes negate people from pulling from the anointing, right? And so they just told y'all that they have seen me at my lowest. And I don't know why the Lord having me to do this, but I'm going to be very transparent. There was a time when I was in Houston, I did not want to be here anymore. I just want to paint the picture of when they say that they didn't see me at my lowest, they've seen me at my lowest. So I'm grateful for that. Shan, as a wife, as a mother, as a caregiver, as a friend, as a sister, the way y'all know I don't like the word balance, the way you prioritize what needs to be prioritized in certain seasons needs to be studied. And the way, in my opinion, I can't even tell you where the switch came. Like the day you told us you joined the church, the day you told us you was getting baptized, like I'm like, where she come from? Like I admire that in all of the things that you've ever done, you knew it was something missing. And when you found that missing piece, which was your relationship with God, because let's be honest, like it ain't all the times where we're just unbelievers. We just not locked in like we supposed to be locked in. Like that's just the truth of the matter. And it's like watching you lock in with God and watching your creativity expand and just the way you do things. I sit and I watch you. I watch you on the phone with us. I watch you preparing dinner. I watch you take care of your family as a wife. And I mentally get downloads for like, okay, Mercedes, when you get married, like, and Uncle Mike, hush, cause I know you over there. I'm over there looking like, all right, like, the one thing I admire, I thank you, Lord. The one thing I admire, you never lost you, even in marriage. You are Shan to the, even in mother, like sometimes I think we get lost in the title and we forget that we're women. We forget like who we were before all of the things. And just in this 3-year span, I always see Shan. It's not just ever Mrs. Coons or Chase Aiden and Frank. Like it's always Shan. And I admire that so much. Diamond, child. Her freedom. Her freedom unlocked a level of freedom that I had tried to put to the side when I, got in ministry for real. But it's like Chanel said, like, it's okay to love God and be yourself. It's okay to love God and have fun. And so being around Diamond literally awakened the parts of myself that I was trying to hide because I didn't want to offend church people. And so I admire your freedom. I admire your willingness to grow. Like even when you first came in, can I be real transparent? When Diamond first came in and she was saying that she wanted godly friends or kingdom friends, I'm telling you, like I did not believe Diamond. I was like, Diamond just as ratchet as they call Diamond. They try to love God for real, but again, that's just from the lens of church, not true Christian, not true kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But as time went on and as Diamond started, like, there's a way that Diamond dissects scriptures and talks to her community that they will never listen to me. I know y'all hear my friends saying how much I helped them with X, Y, Z, but there is a way that she speaks and there's a way that she articulates the word of God. All the young niggas gonna be listening to it. Like, I be like, yes, I love it. So I thank you for staying authentic. I thank you for loving God for real. But not changing the parts of you that's supposed to change due to being closer to Christ, but not changing like who God says you are, so that you can draw the people that are supposed to glean from you. Like I wholeheartedly love that. Okay, y'all. Chanel. So y'all, without calling it a title, Chanel, unbeknownst to me, was my first mentee. And by my friend asking, like she asked me, and I was like, girl, who? I can't mentor who? I can't mentor nobody. I am jacked up over here. But even though it wasn't necessarily like a mentor-mentee type relationship for real, I admire my friend for being willing to learn. I admire my friend to ask questions when she does not know the answers. And I admire Chanel. Like, Chanel asks questions. Chanel don't care if you think she crazy. She don't care that you're going to look at her sideways. She going to ask the question that needs to be asked, because before she is out here looking dumb, she'll rather you answer her question. And because it been times we on the phone and we'll say something and she'll be like, what that mean? And of course we'll laugh because it's how she's like, we're not laughing at her, but we're laughing because it'll just be like the conversation going, and then he goes, what that mean? And so, you know, we stop, we explain it, and the conversation keeps going. And just to see where Chanel was when I initially met her to where she is now, and I don't even think they notice it. But it's a lot of times when we used to be on the phone, anytime there was a spiritual question or anything about scripture, I was always the one that was either asked or I would answer the question. I don't know if they've noticed it, but here lately, I don't say nothing. I let Chanel answer. I say nothing because she got it. I don't know about anybody else, but I ain't got to be the smartest in the room. I ain't got to be the most talented in the room. I don't have to be the one that has all the answers, because at the end of the day, I don't know all the answers. It's times that we done been on the phone, even if a question was asked of me, if I ain't know, hold on, let me check it out, let me find it. And then, because I'm not finna just give you something that I don't know. And Chanel has literally, she just been blossom. It's almost like watching your baby grow up. Like, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her tenacity. I'm proud of her discernment. Because my friend used to be very, and she ain't gonna get offended when I say this, my friend used to be very naive. She just trusted the people, and the people just were not damn piece of no good. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just grateful for growth. I'm grateful for a friendship that has weathered a lot. When other people walked away from me because of me not being able to show up, they have they have stayed consistent the last 3 years. And I am grateful for each and every last one of them. And so when I was trying to figure out like the different topics and stuff that we're gonna do moving forward with Mirror Talks, I was like, I want people to see inside of this friendship. I want people to see, I don't know, like this, because I don't think I asked for this. I don't remember asking for it, but God knew I needed it. Yeah. So yeah, that's my answer. I ain't gonna, because if I keep talking, I'm gonna cry. So I'm gonna do some sudden, what you call them things, because we got 7 minutes. I want to ask these questions really, really quickly, and they just like rapid fire, real quick. Who is most likely? I'm gonna turn it. Hold on, can I put this in my ear? Hold on, y'all. Well, y'all can hear. I don't care. Who is most likely to answer the group chat first?
I'm gonna submit Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon, unmute me because I can't hear. I'm just turning down low.
Sorry, my fingers went.
Oh, what y'all said?
Shane.
And period every time.
Yeah. Shane.
Who takes forever to respond?
You
and Chanel, Mercedes and Chanel.
Dang.
Okay.
Ladies.
We already know who this one is. Who's the planner? Chanel.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Who's the funniest?
That.
If our friendship had a theme song, what would it be?
That what's the Golden Girl song, Dime?
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
So we started from the bottom of here now.
And if y'all don't know, Diamond is a human jukebox.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't help it.
Yes.
Can't help
Dang. No, I can't ask that. Never mind.
it. No, go ahead. Is it a nasty?
Okay. What is our funniest memory together?
Funniest memory?
There's so many of them.
I
No,
know.
in person. Let's do it in person.
In person.
Had to be when we was in Houston. That was the only
Mhm.
time we've been all.
No funny times then.
Cause other than
What
when we
did I
was
say?
trying to do our picture, because other than that, you were sick.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were, boo.
But
You
why
were.
was I sick? Huh?
Chanel got you sick. Chanel laid in your bed for a hot second, walked away, and then you got sick.
Wait, Chanel got her sick that time.
Chanel was sick, and then she went in Mercedes' room. Mind you, she had her own room.
I
Laid
Chanel
upon-
came and laid down with me, and when I woke up the next morning, I was sick as a dog.
and Chanel was healed.
And she gave me her sickness.
not the turn.
My favorite, well, I feel like my favorite, because I know it's a funniest, but my favorite memory, Don brought it up the other night, was when we were all in the kitchen after they bullied me in cooking breakfast.
Oh, and you were praying.
Oh,
Big mama. But anyway, that was my favorite. That was my favorite, like, just memory of all of us in
Yeah.
one setting together. And when we went, never mind, I can't say that loud. When we went to the place after we left dinner.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I was starting to feel better.
I
was
was
there.
a strip club.
Because that's when I had you doing what you was doing.
What Don?
That's when
When
she had you doing what you was doing.
I passed you the little. I remember.
Okay, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, each lady is going to tell you guys what she does, what she offers, services. We are a community that supports over here. So again, I told y'all the hat that I have on is from Shane. The necklace that I have on, and I also have and I don't ask for discounts. The most I ask is that you put something to the side for me. I don't ask for discounts for my friends. I pay full price. And so I have not opened them because I have to do an unboxing for her. But I recently just purchased from Diamond. So they're gonna tell y'all what they got, what they have to offer. If you are in the North Carolina area and you need a natural hairstylist, you need to go see Chanel.
Well, you doing it.
I'm
we
doing
ain't
it
gotta
for
do
y'all.
it.
Okay, never mind. Y'all
You
talk.
doing it. You doing a good job.
Right. I'm about to say.
Hey.
Okay, I guess I'll go first then. So I'm Shan. I'm glam chasing on every platform, and I thought I was selling jewelry. I thought and eyeglasses, but God has transformed glam chasing into something bigger and larger. So I do still offer jewelry accessories until it's gone. My Shades of Glam line will be there. But I also do junk items such as hats, tote bags, and I'm playing with a bunch of other stuff here, there, and in between. So if you need a junk hat, a junk tote, let me know.
Well, um, my business is Main Reviver Styles, and I am a natural hairstylist in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you are in the Raleigh area, you can come get your hair done by me.
Me. And I am the Diamond. And I own Dripping in Diamonds. And I do, what do I do? I just created my own style of earrings called the Decadent Dreams. I haven't seen them anywhere. So I'm thinking I created them.
Get you a pair.
And Google all of that, and you probably see me, but it's all right. So I'm still in the jewelry game, and I just make my own now. So mine is more like custom style pieces and transforming pieces that are custom. You know, it is what it is. And so on all platforms except for YouTube, because YouTube is like my DIY tutorial style group. So that's The Crafting Jeweler, and everywhere else is Dripping in Diamonds. And yeah, I think that's all I do. And I do makeup and nails, and I do hair. Yeah, so those are.
She's too humble. Y'all look at these cuties. Look at these cuties.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't seen them nowhere.
It's sweetheart because I got the same pair. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
But
Mercedes.
Where am I, sweetheart?
That's all white. That's official,
Yeah,
Right.
yours is all white, but these right here,
baby.
I
She
did
was
not sprinkle ones to take off. That is so.
too humble.
In the corner. And I was like, why are they the first choice? Like, I was really insulted because I thought that was like my least. Yeah.
y'all see my
Mike, you would be absolutely incorrect.
He said so. No group. Well, I
No,
mean,
we gonna check after this.
had something to do with his wife. Then hey,
I need to go. I need to work on these totes before I leave for vacation.
Come with me, cause I need to. I don't got nothing to do, y'all. School is over for me.
ooh, I know that's right.
Chanel's a therapist, and she's my therapist.
Right. Our therapist at this point. If she take my insurance.
I'm gonna be taking all insurances.
Yes, absolutely. Let me sit down.
Medicaid, even Medicaid, y'all. I'm gonna be taking Medicaid.
Take it all. Take it all.
Y'all, I know we started late. My apologies. We still made it work. First of all, StreamYard gonna hear from me tomorrow because ain't no way I pay what I pay for this for it to keep doing this. And it
Okay.
might be the devil. Who knows? But hey,
It was a devil.
I absolutely love this. I love that I was able to share a piece of my world with the world. Just for the oh Lord, I was about to say something. Lord, I was gonna say for the one time, but somebody says that on another podcast. I can't take that person's lingo, but it played in my head just then. But yeah, this was fun, ladies. We're gonna have to do it again. But next time we do it, we're gonna do it in person. We may have some.
Oh, we might have to, Uncle Mike. We might have to be in your.
I might be able to put something together.
You gonna have to change the day though, because that's
but can we like
pre-record?
Pre-record.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be nice. Gotta accommodate.
Uncle Mike, thank you for allowing us to have your wife for 3 years. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Your wife.
Uncle Mike.
You had your wife.
Uncle Mike made sure we all went to bed because when he said Shan, I said it's time for
It's time for all to bed. Like
don't be having people thinking that he be bullying me around.
Like, all right, y'all, let's go. Let's say good.
Okay, y'all, it's about to get to the point where I'm finna start saying stuff like we on FaceTime. So I'm gonna use this to go ahead.
All my devices about to hang up.
Oh wait, if LaVanda on here,
you can do about it. What's Chanel say?
Ladies, you need a new nickname. New nickname, LaVanda, and if he's still up here, new nickname. She got Dion. We can call her. What's any other nicknames?
Who are you talking to, Chanel?
With LaVanda and see this.
Said she can't call you Sadie's no more. When he came in, he spoke to you and she checked that man real quick.
Oh well, Mr. LaVanda, I'm sorry. Chanel said you can't call me Sadie's anymore.
He apologized. He apologized to you.
It's a lot of names. It's a lot of names out here. Ben.
Chanel, please.
Mike. He is our age. He no
He
damn
is.
uncle.
He really is.
He is not no uncle. Well, you know what? His
And that is funny because they probably think I have an old husband. Because
ain't no
Right.
uncle. He is a YN.
Papa.
so the reason why y'all, just for reference, she calls him Uncle Mike is because her daughter calls him Uncle Mike, and she calls him the same thing. I don't have me a sugar daddy.
And now
He ain't Papa. He ain't Papa.
So listen, guys.
Margarita.
Oh, if y'all don't know, the lip glosses are still at a discounted rate. Go over there and get y'all
Got
some.
mine.
I need to get mine.
I got
Prayerfully, they'll be able to start being shipped out by not the next week, but the week after next. And how I end every podcast, y'all already know. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. Ladies, do not hang up. I love y'all. Bye.
Diamond, you in trouble.
Summer. What
You
he
in
say?
trouble, Diamond.
What he say?
He just can't run around the corner. Was like, this shit call me a YN.
Yep.
I couldn't type fast enough.
Y'all get on the FaceTime. Okay, y'all, we go.
Look,
I'm
we the
sorry.
same Eddie.
You
It's
said
late now. It's 9:30.
All right, bye, y'all.
9:30 now, y'all.
You ain't going to Chanel. You better not.